What if I told you there's a hidden language that powers pretty much everything you touch in your digital life? But here's the kicker. It wasn't cooked up in some fancy high-tech corporate lab. Nope, it started with a single student, a hobby project, and an idea that would, completely by accident, change the entire world. So think about this for a second. What on earth could possibly connect the most powerful supercomputers on the planet, the phone that's probably in your pocket right now, and even the laptops floating around on the International Space Station? The answer isn't some mega corporation. It's a single piece of software that began as one guy's personal passion project. To really get how we got here, we've got to rewind the clock. The story kicks off back in 1969 with Unix, a super powerful but very much not free operating system. Then, in the 80s, you have the GNU project, with this really radical goal, to build a completely free OS. They built all the tools, but they were missing the engine, the absolute core. And well, that's where a student in Finland walks onto the stage.
So it's 1991. A student named Linus Torvalds, just for fun, decides to write his own operating system core on his little 386 computer. He shared the code online, and he was pretty clear about it, saying it was just a hobby. He even said it would probably never be a big deal. He had absolutely no idea what was about to happen. From that tiny, humble start, Linux just exploded. I mean, fast forward to today, and a staggering 97% of the world's top 500 fastest supercomputers run on it. That's not a typo. That little student hobby project is now the undisputed king of high-performance computing. It's just an amazing testament to the power of sharing and working together.
And it's not just the giant supercomputers. Linux is kind of the invisible engine that runs our entire modern world. It's the base for Android on most phones. It runs the servers that deliver you the internet. It's in your car, your smart TV, your washing machine. And yep, it's even running on laptops orbiting the Earth on the International Space Station. It's everywhere.
So what did Linus actually create? He built the kernel. And the best way to think of the kernel is as the brain of the operating system. It's the absolute core that manages all the computer's hardware and lets it talk to the software you use. It's the bridge between the physical chips and the apps you click on. But to talk to that brain directly, you need to learn its language.
You know, most of us talk to computers using a graphical user interface, a GUI. We click on icons, we use menus, and that's great. A GUI makes easy tasks, well, easier. But there's another, more powerful way, the command line interface, or CLI. By typing commands, you're having a direct conversation with the computer's brain. And the thing about the CLI is it makes difficult tasks possible. Now, learning the command line isn't about memorizing a bunch of weird code. I want you to think of it like you're learning a new language, a language of pure power and precision. And just like any language, we're going to start with the most basic verbs. Our first verb is the verb to see, to just look around and figure out where we are. And here it is, our very first word, ls. It's just short for list. When you type ls and hit enter, the computer instantly shows you all the files and folders right where you are. It's like flipping the light switch in a dark room. Simple, right? But that's the first step to becoming the master of your environment. Okay, so now we can see what's around us. That's a great start. What's next? Well, we need to be able to move. Our second verb is all about navigation, letting us travel anywhere we want inside the computer's entire file system. So, for movement, we've got two key words. CD, which stands for Change Directory, is how you jump into a new folder. And if you ever feel lost, you just type PWD for Print Working Directory. Bam! The computer tells you your exact location. It's like your own personal GPS.
All right, we can see, we can move. Now it's time to build. This is where things get really fun. This is where you stop being just a visitor and you start becoming a creator. Our third verb is all about making something brand new, about shaping this digital space however you want.
With this one simple command, mkd, which just means make directory, you can create new folders instantly. You're not just looking around anymore. You are the architect. With one little word, you can start building and organizing your own world. Seeing, moving, creating. These are all constructive, positive actions. But with great power comes, well, you know the rest. The language of Linux also has words of immense power, words that can undo creation in the blink of an eye. Our fourth verb is to destroy.
The command is rm. It's short for remove, and it does exactly what it sounds like. It deletes files and directories. It's fast, it's efficient, and it is incredibly powerful. But this kind of power demands caution, which brings us to a really crucial point. And here it is. This is the one thing you really need to get about the command line. There is no trash can. There's no recycling bin, no undo button for this. When you use RM to delete something, it is gone. Forever. Now, that's not meant to scare you. It's meant to show you the respect the system has for you. It's a reminder that here, you are in complete, direct control.
So, there you have it. From a student's hobby to the engine of the entire digital universe, that's the story of Linux. And now you know the first few verbs in its powerful language: to see, to move, to create, and to destroy. Linus Torvalds started a revolution from his room with a keyboard. Now that you have the first few words, what are you going to start with yours?